Check this thing out. Is this not the coolest thing you've ever seen? Looks incredible. The Ineos Grenadier High Desert Edition, available exclusively here at Rontoc and Gran Turismo. My name is Tanner Scanlon here with RTGT Ineos Grenadier, and today I'm going to be showing you around some of the special features that we did on this specific car. Starting off, because this thing has so much ground clearance, it's quite a bit of a hike to get in there. So we did throw on the Ineos side steps here in order to help you get an extra step to get inside. This car also does boast tinted windows that match all the way around, including these front windows. And then we've also done a matte black wrap up on the roof, little accents here in the Grenadier on the side, as well as a wrapped hood with a little bit of bronze accents that you see here in the A, all around the edge, as well as through that topographical map that gives it a really cool, rugged off-road look. We've also done these checker plates direct from Ineos, so these are factory fit, and it gets you a little bit of extra stability as well as functionality up here out of these fenders. Also just looks cool, fits in with all the rest of the matte black. Down below here we have these Method wheels that look great, kind of go with the rest of the bronze. And then you'll notice that these tires look like they kind of fill out that wheel well a little bit better, and it's because they do. They are a bit bigger. Those are closer to a 34-inch tire with that 285, 75 R17s. And we have those wrapped around all four corners, as well as that spare that does have that relocation bracket so that you can open up that rear door. We'll get back there in a second and I'll show that to you. But coming up front, we also have this Leitner Designs light bar mount up here on the front, and we have connected and already pre-wired everything for these Baja Designs lights with these yellow screens over the front so that you can really see and pierce through some of the fog, dust, etc. on a dark desert night. Speaking of some of that dust, this raised air intake that we've added will help quite a bit with reaching up high for some of that cleaner air rather than getting some of that lower dirty air down below. Now, speaking of being down low, we've also added the Agile Off-Road skid plates in orange on the front and rear differentials, just for a little extra protection underneath, going up and over some of the rocks and everything that you'll find out there on the trail. Up on top, we have the Leitner Designs 3/4 roof rack that ties into the load bars, keeps it a really slim line profile, looks incredible, and then also ties directly into these Leitner Molly panels that pop down. And as you can see, we've had to add just this rear section of the factory Ineos L-Track, where you can add additional attachments and such, and these guys are functionally fit in there. We've also added on the Roto packs with the locks and such. We have our water tank and our fuel tank back here. On the other side, we have the MaxTrax that I'll show you there in just a second. But coming around here to the back, we have the little Grenadier A that has a little extra bronze. We've added this ladder so that you have access to get up and utilize the roof rack, loading up some of your equipment up there. Back here on the back, we also have a lockable storage box so we can throw a few extras in there. And going on to the inside, if we open this guy up, plenty of space. We also have the Agile Off-Road equipped for onboard air. It does have the ARB compressor on there. As you can see, that guy fires right up, and you can get onboard air to air up, air down your tires right there from the edge, running it around to whichever tire you need to throw air in. You'll also notice this guy sticking out a little bit, the GP Factor table here. This one is also the nicer one that has this extra cubby in here. It utilizes some of the space inside that door, and also has a cutting board that slides right out that you can get some extra space on and be able to use this as a kitchen. Now, when you'll notice, it's also nice being nice and shaded. Out there in the desert, you won't have a whole lot of shade, and so we've thrown on this Rhino Rack Batwing awning that pops around all full 270 degrees. You can end up looping this guy back in, folds up nicely up along the roof line, keeps it nice and out of the way. Super easy for one guy to set up, takes just about a minute, and you're totally set up and ready to go. This is where you'll see the MaxTrax over here on this side, and then it does have the quick releases with the lock on there to keep everything nice and safe and secure. Now, going onto the inside, A lot of stock features for the car. This one does have the front and rear lockers in addition to the standard center locking differential. Does boast the vinyl floors with the ability to pop the drain plugs out and such. We did throw in the rubber floor mats. This one has a few of those electronic switches and such. Standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Beautiful leather wrapped seats with heated seats. Got quite a bit going on here. And then one of my favorites, still got the tube button. And that about wraps it up here with the Ineos Grenadier High Desert Edition, available exclusively at RTGT Ineos Grenadier. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call or come on down and take this guy home.